There's a hidden secret in the world of nutrition that most people over 70 have never been told. A simple vegetable protein has been shown by scientists to spark muscle growth, restore strength, and even protect memory in later life. This isn't a trendy powder or an expensive supplement. It's real food. Food that carries unique compounds capable of reactivating the body's natural ability to build and preserve muscle, even when age seems to slow everything down. And the most surprising part? These foods aren't exotic or rare. They're sitting quietly on your dinner plate, waiting to be recognized for the powerful medicine they really are. In today's video, we're going to uncover which vegetable proteins have the power to keep you strong, independent, and full of energy after 70. And here's the part you absolutely don't want to miss. The number one food on this list is so powerful it could completely replace eggs, and in some ways, it goes far beyond them. If you click away before the end, you'll miss the single most important secret for keeping your muscles alive and strong after 70. I won't waste another second of your time. Let's dive right in. Number 9. Okra. Okra might not look impressive at first glance, but inside this simple green pod is a quiet ally for muscle health. A cup of cooked okra gives you around 2 grams of protein, but its real gift isn't the protein it carries. It's how it helps your body make better use of all the protein you eat. The secret is in its soluble fiber and mucilage, that thick, gel-like substance okra is famous for. These compounds coat and calm the digestive tract, strengthening the gut lining and making it easier for your body to pull in nutrients from food. Because here's the truth, protein only matters if your system can actually absorb it. By improving digestion, okra sets the stage for your meals to work harder for your muscles. It doesn't stop there. Okra is loaded with antioxidants like flavonoids and polyphenols. These plant compounds quietly fight inflammation and oxidative stress, the two hidden forces that wear down muscle tissue and leave you feeling tired. You'll also find magnesium and potassium in every serving. Together, these minerals help muscles contract smoothly, prevent sudden cramps, and keep energy levels from crashing. If you've ever had heavy, sluggish legs or those sharp nighttime cramps, this is where okra can make a difference. That's why I often describe okra as a supporter food. It may not pack the highest protein number, but it clears the way for your body to use the protein you do eat more effectively. Gentle on digestion, yet powerful in impact. Cooking it is simple. Stew it with tomatoes and garlic for a classic dish. Steam it until tender, or drop it into soups where it blends in seamlessly. And for those who don't love the texture, slicing it thin and roasting until crispy edges form is a delicious way to start. In many traditional households, okra isn't just food, it's comfort. Grandmothers served it in broths to soothe upset stomachs or alongside rice to make meals more filling. For seniors who worry about cramps at night or fatigue during the day, okra is more than a vegetable. It's a gentle friend that helps you stay independent, mobile, and confident. So if you want stronger muscles, think beyond the protein count. Focus on foods that make absorption easier, and okra is one of the best at doing exactly that. Number 8. Asparagus. A cup of cooked asparagus carries about 2 to 3 grams of protein. Not a huge amount, but the real gift lies in something else entirely: choline. This nutrient is like a messenger, carrying signals from your brain to your muscles so every movement feels smooth and coordinated. When choline levels run low, those signals falter. That's when steps can feel shaky, hands may tremble, or reaction times slow. By including asparagus in your meals, you're helping to keep that vital communication line open. But choline is only the beginning. Asparagus is also full of folate and vitamin E, a powerful team that improves blood flow and supports cell repair. With better circulation, your muscles stay fueled with oxygen and nutrients, giving you more energy for walking, climbing stairs, or even just standing with ease. And when the day is over, those same nutrients help your body bounce back instead of feeling drained. Another subtle but important benefit is its natural diuretic effect. Asparagus gently helps the body release excess water without robbing you of key minerals. For anyone who's ever felt their legs swollen, ankles puffy, or that heavy dragging sensation after standing too long, this little detail can be a game changer. And here's something most people don't know. Asparagus is one of the richest natural sources of glutathione, often called the body's master antioxidant. Glutathione acts like a shield, protecting muscle fibers from the damage caused by everyday stress and aging. With more protection, your muscles stay stronger, more resilient, and less prone to fatigue. Cooking asparagus is easy and quick. Steam it until just tender, roast it with a splash of olive oil until the tips turn golden, or fold it into an omelet for breakfast. However you choose to enjoy it, asparagus quietly supports your balance, keeps your movements steady, and helps you feel more confident in every step you take. Number 7. Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts may be small, but each of these little green buds hides a surprising amount of strength. A cup of them, once cooked, gives you about 4 grams of protein, but that's just the surface. Their true gift is the way they protect and support the very framework your muscles and joints depend on. One of the biggest reasons is vitamin C. Your body uses it to build collagen, the scaffolding that keeps muscle fibers, ligaments, and tendons firm and flexible. Without enough collagen, movements become stiffer, recovery slows down, and the body feels older than its years. Adding Brussels sprouts helps restore that inner structure, keeping you more limber and strong. They also contain a special group of compounds called glucosinolates. These plant defenders quietly calm inflammation, the slow-burning fire inside the body that eats away at muscle tissue and stresses your joints over time. By reducing this hidden damage, Brussels sprouts create the conditions for healthier muscles and smoother movement. And then there's vitamin K. While many people think of it only for blood clotting, it actually plays a powerful role in bone density and nerve-to-muscle communication. In practical terms, that means steadier steps, better balance, and fewer falls, the things that matter most when it comes to independence in later life. That's why I encourage people not to think of Brussels sprouts as just a seasonal holiday dish. They deserve to show up on your table all year round. Roast them until the edges turn golden and crisp, drizzle with olive oil and garlic, or mix with walnuts and cranberries for a dish that's as delicious as it is protective. Brussels sprouts may be bite-sized, but their impact on strength, balance, and joint comfort is far greater than their size suggests. Number 6. Broccoli. Broccoli might look like just another vegetable on your plate, but beneath those green florets is a quiet protector of your strength. A 100-gram serving of cooked broccoli provides around 2.5 to 3 grams of protein, not a large number compared to other foods. But what makes broccoli truly valuable is how it protects the systems that keep your muscles working. At the heart of its power is sulforaphane, a natural compound that scientists have studied for years. This compound helps dial down chronic inflammation, the invisible process that slowly eats away at muscle tissue and speeds up weakness with age. Think of sulforaphane as a shield, helping your muscles resist wear and tear, stay flexible, and recover more easily after movement. Broccoli also offers a powerful mix of nutrients. Vitamin C supports collagen production, the glue that keeps muscles, ligaments, and tendons strong. Folate and vitamin K add another layer of support by protecting bones and helping nerves communicate more effectively with muscles. That means better posture, steadier steps, and fewer moments of imbalance. And then there's its fiber, keeping blood sugar stable and feeding the good bacteria in your gut. A healthy gut means better nutrient absorption, so the protein you eat elsewhere works harder for you. I often remind older adults, building strong muscles isn't just about piling on protein, it's about creating the right internal environment for your body to use that protein. Broccoli helps on every level: repair, protection, and digestion, making it one of the most underrated allies for long-term strength. The best part? It's easy to enjoy. Steam it until vibrant green, roast until slightly crispy, stir-fry with garlic and olive oil, or blend into a warm, comforting soup. Just a few servings each week can shift your body toward less inflammation, better absorption, and a more muscle-friendly state. a benefit that becomes more important with every passing year. Number 5. Kale. Kale has often been called a superfood, and in this case, the name truly fits. This leafy green doesn't just bring vitamins to the table, it works on several levels to protect your muscles, bones, and overall strength. 1 raw cup of kale delivers around 4 grams of protein. That may not sound like much at first, but the secret of kale is in its dense supply of supporting nutrients. Take vitamin K, for example. This vitamin makes sure calcium travels to the right places, your bones and muscles, so they stay strong and coordinated. Without enough vitamin K, calcium can end up where it doesn't belong, contributing to stiffness and even balance problems. Kale is also rich in vitamin C, the nutrient your body uses to produce collagen. Collagen is what gives structure and flexibility to muscle fibers, ligaments, and tendons. With enough collagen, your body bends, stretches, and moves with far less risk of strain or injury. What makes kale even more impressive is its content of alpha-lipoic acid. Very few vegetables contain this antioxidant, yet it plays a vital role in protecting muscle cells from oxidative stress. Over the years, free radicals chip away at muscle tissue, creating fatigue and weakness. Alpha-lipoic acid helps slow that wear and tear, preserving strength and energy. And then there's the mineral trio: magnesium, calcium, and potassium working in harmony. Together, they regulate nerve signals and muscle contractions, which means fewer cramps, steadier legs, and less of that dragging heaviness that can make walking feel like a chore. Some people hesitate to eat kale because of its firm texture or bitter edge, but with the right preparation, it becomes surprisingly pleasant. Massage the leaves with a bit of olive oil to soften them, steam them lightly, or sauté them for a tender bite. Kale also blends beautifully into smoothies with banana or lemon, and it adds depth to soups and casseroles. Kale isn't just another green on your plate, it's a food that actively helps your muscles and bones stay resilient, so you can move with more ease and confidence as the years go by. Number 4. Spinach. In 100 grams of cooked spinach, you'll get about 3 to 5 grams of protein. That's not the biggest number, but spinach's real gift is how it helps your body get more value from the protein you eat in every meal. A big reason is its rich supply of magnesium. Think of magnesium as the on-off switch for your muscles. It helps them contract and relax the way they should. Without enough of it, muscles cramp, fatigue sets in quickly, and recovery drags. Add spinach regularly, and suddenly those systems run much smoother. Spinach also carries natural nitrates, compounds that gently widen blood vessels and improve circulation. For older adults, this means stronger blood flow, more oxygen reaching your muscles, and more energy to keep moving without tiring as quickly. And hidden in its green pigment are lutein and zeaxanthin. Most people know them as eye protectors, but they also fight inflammation throughout the body. That means less silent damage eating away at your strength over time, and more resilience in your muscles day by day. I often call spinach a foundation green. It doesn't have to be the star of the dish, but when it's there consistently, it lifts everything else you eat. Toss a handful into scrambled eggs, stir it into a soup, sauté it lightly with garlic and olive oil. It melts into the dish while working quietly inside your body. It's also gentle on the stomach, which makes it a great choice for seniors with sensitive digestion or smaller appetites. And here's a little tip. Pair spinach with foods high in vitamin C, like tomatoes or citrus. Doing so makes its iron more absorbable, helping your body build healthy red blood cells and maintain steady energy. Spinach isn't flashy, but it's steady, dependable, and quietly powerful. Exactly the kind of ally your muscles need as the years go on. Number 3. Mushrooms. Depending on the type, 100 grams of cooked mushrooms provide between 3 and 5 grams of protein. And here's something surprising. Once they're cooked, the water content drops, making the protein more concentrated. That means a single cup of sautéed mushrooms can give your body more usable protein than you'd expect from such a light food. Mushrooms are naturally rich in B vitamins like riboflavin and niacin, nutrients that help your cells convert food into steady energy. They're also one of the best plant-based sources of selenium, a mineral that not only strengthens immunity, but also protects muscles and joints by lowering oxidative stress. What makes mushrooms stand out even more are compounds like ergothioneine and beta-glucans. These unique plant molecules act as protectors at the cellular level, calming chronic, low-grade inflammation. For many older adults, that type of silent inflammation is the hidden reason behind muscle loss, joint discomfort, and that heavy, dragging feeling in the legs. Clinical research even suggests that adding mushrooms regularly to your meals can improve recovery, enhance antioxidant defenses, and support brain health. And since coordination and balance are just as critical as raw strength, this makes mushrooms a powerful ally for staying steady and confident with age. For anyone looking to increase protein gently without relying only on animal foods, mushrooms are an easy win. They cook quickly, blend into countless recipes, and bring benefits far beyond flavor. Sauté them with garlic, add them to soups and omelets, or roast them with herbs for a savory side dish that supports both body and mind. Number 2. Green peas. When you scoop up a cup of cooked green peas, you're getting close to 8 grams of plant-based protein. Quite a boost for such a small and familiar food. Peas are naturally high in branched-chain amino acids, with leucine standing out as the star. Leucine is the trigger your body needs to switch on muscle protein synthesis, the process that repairs and builds muscle fibers. For older adults, this matters greatly since the body often becomes less responsive to protein signals over time. Peas provide a stronger, clearer push that helps keep muscles active. But the benefits don't end there. Green peas are also an excellent source of fiber, which keeps blood sugar steady and supports a healthy digestive system. And here's the link to muscle health. When your gut is functioning well, nutrients are absorbed more efficiently. That means the protein you eat actually gets put to work instead of being wasted. On top of that, peas deliver vitamin K and folate. These nutrients help maintain circulation, strengthen bones, and reduce inflammation, giving quiet protection to joints and connective tissues. The result? Less stiffness, smoother movement, and more confidence in every step. What I find remarkable about peas is their simplicity. You don't need complicated recipes or special products. Add them to soups, mix into stir-fries, or mash them with olive oil and herbs for a quick side. They're gentle on digestion, easy to enjoy, and far more powerful than their humble appearance suggests. Research even backs this up. One study showed that older adults who regularly included legumes such as peas in their meals preserved muscle mass more effectively without having to eat more calories or change their activity level. Number 1. Moringa, drumstick leaves. Across Asia and Africa, moringa has been treasured for centuries as more than just a food. Traditionally used to fight tiredness, soothe digestion, and strengthen immunity, this humble leaf is now recognized as one of the richest plant-based proteins available. Fresh moringa leaves provide close to 9 grams of protein per 100 grams, making them one of the most concentrated protein sources among vegetables. That's far higher than what you'd find in spinach or most other leafy greens. And the best part? Moringa's protein is complete. It contains all 9 essential amino acids, including leucine, the very amino acid that sparks muscle repair and growth. For older adults, whose bodies become less sensitive to protein signals, this makes moringa especially valuable. But moringa doesn't stop at protein. It brings with it a wealth of nutrients that aging bodies need most: iron to lift energy levels, calcium to protect bones, and antioxidants to calm the chronic inflammation that slowly eats away at muscles and joints. In short, moringa works like a multi-layered defense system, helping preserve strength and mobility from several angles at once. What I love about moringa is its versatility. It's easy to use and gentle on digestion, making it ideal for those who want more protein without relying heavily on meat or dairy. The leaves can be simmered in soups and stews, sautéed with garlic for a simple side, or even dried and ground into a powder to blend into smoothies or warm drinks. Even small amounts used regularly can make a meaningful difference, helping maintain lean muscle, steady energy, and resilience over time. No fancy supplements, no shortcuts, just real nourishing food doing what it's meant to do. So if moringa is new to you, consider this your invitation to discover it. It may just be the most powerful green you've never tried. At the end of the day, no single food can carry the whole weight of your health. Vegetables like the ones we've talked about today are powerful allies for your muscles, but real strength comes from variety. Pair these greens with beans, whole grains, nuts, seeds, fish, or lean meats, and suddenly you're giving your body a complete toolbox of protein, minerals, and antioxidants to keep it thriving. Think of your plate as a team. Each food brings its own strength, and together they protect your muscles, your bones, and your independence. So let these vegetables be a daily foundation, but don't stop there. Build around them with different colors, textures, and sources of nourishment. That's the recipe for staying strong, steady, and energized well into your 70s and beyond. And now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these vegetables will you be adding to your meals this week? Leave your answer in the comments. I'd be delighted to know. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who could use a little extra strength in their life.